we are back again, and this is the final video. I'm about to go to Texas for some holiday travels. We're going to be visiting my wife's family and then my sister and her family. It's going to be a jolly old time. You know, travel is hard and tiring, but it's always fun in its own miserable way. It's a fun way to break things up and, I guess, sort of grow a fondness for home. I am working on this video Thursday night to have it all done. It's scheduled to upload on Monday the 23rd, and then after that I'm not going to be back until the new year, potentially the 6th if I'm feeling really frisky. Maybe have like a little travel vlog type thing, but likely I'll return to my regular weekly upload starting on the 13th. Now, I have been doing this show for 6 months now, and it's pretty wild for me. You know, it has been a trial of consistency and drive and creativity, you know, to keep these videos coming. But it has been a fun ride, and at the very least on the editing, I feel like I'm getting a little sharper, beginning to get into like a solid flow, so that part isn't so overwhelming or time-consuming. I think anytime you're able to alleviate friction in certain areas in the creative process, it allows for a more positive creative experience. Besides gaining that flow and continuing refinement of my process, this channel has been a lot of fun. I just want to say thank you to all who have subscribed and tuned in and have interacted with the show. I think something I tried not to do with this channel is like being like an algorithm whore. You know, I want the draw of this channel to be, you know, my creative journey and the things I'm making or finding interesting and choosing to share. You know, that may from time to time cross streams to something that's popular, but always my first goal is to present things that I care about, you know, and that I'm working on and I want to get into. So I hope if you are following along, that's what you're following for, because that's what you're gonna get. Besides my subscribers, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons, Captain Fox, Patty Mick, and Jessica Kate Pizza. Y'all are fucking awesome, and I appreciate the support of my channel and this journey and believing in the vision, however nebulous it may seem at times. That support helps me, you know, believe in myself and remember I have something good worth sharing. And obviously the money keeps the hobby journey going as well. So thank you. I really appreciate your support. Stuff to look forward to in the next year is more Horus Heresy. I guess I really haven't gotten too heavily into it, but I'm going to. I've got a juicy Death Guard army. I'm building it up currently for a near future campaign with my friends. My friend and patron, Captain Fox, he's going to be going all out for this. He's going to be doing Imperial Fist, Black Shields, Solar Auxilia, Lunar Wolves, and World Eaters. He's a fucking nutbag, and he's just going for it. So it's going to be pretty righteous. My Death Guard are going to be led by the Big Daddy himself, old Morty. He's going to be backed up by more than a few tanks and ranks of various troops and leaders. So I'm going to be doing 3 Contemptors and potentially a couple more transports. And apart from the typical like Space Marine dudes, I also picked up a knight, the Cerastus Acheron. I was looking into the Horus Heresy lore, and I found a house that was heavily involved with the Death Guard, and it was House Maccabeus, and the pilot, or that I'm going to say is the pilot of my my knight, is going to be Markin Hrotham. He was a lord of the House Maccabeus during the Horus Heresy. I've got this little bit of lore here. He was originally a free blade who left his house to fight in the Great Crusade. Markin gained a high reputation in favor of Ezekiel Abaddon after helping the Luna Wolves defeat ancient artificial life forms in an abandoned forge crypt. Markin grew close to Abaddon and the Luna Wolves. Shortly before the Dropsite Massacre, Markin returned to his homeworld of Baroda, with a message from Horus promising glory to the world if they joined his rebellion. The ruling lords of Baroda refused, but with the aid of the younger, glory-hungry Knight pilots, Markin was able to launch a coup and take control of the planet. Soon after, he launched a purge against the loyalist elements of the planet. During the Heresy, he became a member of Mortarian's inner circle. So, I thought that would be a fun, or I thought that was like a fun, like lore nugget to, spice things up and, ground it further in the Heresy. And yeah, I'm very excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. Very excited for this army and for all the future hangs that are gonna happen because of it. Besides the Heresy, the Hobbycraft is gonna continue. I'm gonna knock out those trench panels that I started, and I'm gonna be trying out a few new modeling products. I'm also gonna be getting into airbrushing in the new year. I was just gifted a sweet kind of like condensed setup, and I'm excited to dive in. Hopefully boost my efficiency in some ways, and save money, paint, and also open up the ability, for some like new effects. But hey, what about you? What are you up to in the new year? Any fun new projects or ventures? Let me know down in the comments. If all my Heresy shenanigans and trench making sounds like a good time, then be sure to subscribe. As I mentioned earlier, I do have patrons, and if you're enjoying the show and want to support me further and interact more, you can head on over to patreon.com/Existential Hobbyist. You can follow for free. You get access to these videos, obviously. I put out a one video a week. You'll get access to my Discord, and I also post a lot of like hobby work in progress type stuff. And then also on the Discord, you get to see other people's work in progress stuff. It's good fun. There's also a paid option. This gets you all the same stuff, but for a mere $5 a month, you'll be supporting this channel and continuing this hobby journey. And you would have my eternal gratitude. Oh, and lastly, I'm going to be releasing a zine in the new year. It's going to be a 20-ish page zine of illustrations, loosely documenting the episodes of this show so far. It's going to be available for $5 as a PDF, and then all my paid patrons will receive it with their subscription. So yeah, it'll be a PDF. If you're feeling frisky, you can print it up at home, fold it and staple it up and have your own physical copy. Just a fun, cool little thing to have. I think it's fun. I love zines. But that is it for now. I hope you have a great holiday with whatever you're celebrating. I'm stoked to return in the new year. But for now, that is it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Today is December 23, 2024. Here are 7 dice. Today's numbers are on the D20, 7. On the D12, 10. On the D10, 8. On the percentage die, 80. On the D8, 5. On the D6, 3. And on the D4, 1. Those are today's numbers.